take control of your finances and get this calendar. This calendar has been helping me so much take control of my finances. I get paid monthly, whether you get paid monthly, weekly, bi-weekly. This calendar will help you see where your money is going, what you need to do to better utilize your income, how to allocate funds in different areas, set your goals. I even listed a to-do list. I laminated this one, but I have a paper copy that I like way better because I can make changes on it. I do a lot in pencil because things may change. Things that are going to stay the same for a while, and I know it'll stay the same for a while, I write in with a pen, but things that I know are going to change, like my Klarna and my Afterpay, different things like that, I will write in pencil because it's going to change within a month or a couple weeks. Definitely these Bible readings or prayer are so significant and so important. I also have an area here for you to put in your tithing amount, your savings, your emergency fund, what you're going to allocate towards your hair, your nails, toiletries, groceries, gas, kids, takeout, anything additional. If you want to have a travel fund, you can do that. You just place your starting month and starting year. You'll put in your total monthly net income, your total monthly expenses. Once you add that up, use your bank account to look at what's coming out every single month. And that's how you can fill in the calendar. Like if it comes out, if it comes out on the 1st, then that's what you would put there. And for the whole week, what's your total expenses for that week? Your total expenses for week 2, week 3, week 4, so on and so forth. And then you can just write the total of those amounts. You also want to give yourself a weekly allowance. We need an allowance to ourselves. How much can you allocate to yourself after you subtract your income, subtract your expenses from your income? Then how much money is left after your expenses and your allowance to yourself? And then there you might have extra money to put towards your debt. And for that, you also have this form in which you will, and there's a glare on here, sorry. You will put your debt in order of how you choose to pay it off. You can put your debt in order from the smallest owed to the largest amount owed, or if you want to do highest interest to lowest interest, your choice. And you're just going to put the debt name, the minimum payment that you're paying. And then, like I said, any extra money that you have to put towards that first debt to go ahead and knock it out, do that. And once that's complete, move to the next debt, the next one. And this is just a way to hold yourself accountable and just to really be able to see and visualize where your money is going. I love this calendar. The link to purchase this calendar is down below. You print it off. You can print it in color, or you can print it in black and white. I think it's an excellent resource for us. Anybody who is serious about taking control of their financial freedom and wanted to become debt-free as much as possible, getting rid of credit card debt, especially, y'all. We really have to take hold of that, especially with the administration that we have. We don't know what's going on, but this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm using. This is what I created, and I hope it's helpful to someone out there. I also wanted to show you an example of a calendar that I filled in. This is just a mock calendar of how you would fill it in. Right here, I have my monthly net income, $7,621. My total monthly expenses that I totaled up is $5,982. I'm giving myself a weekly allowance of $300 a week, which is $1,200 monthly. And then I just calculated my money left after my expenses and the allowance that I give to myself. What's left is $439. And so if that's left, then the extra money that I can put towards debt is I have $400 extra that I can start paying extra on my debt to knock it out. My goals: pay off debt, only eat out twice a week, work out at least 4 days a week, and then to-do list, cut back on weekly expenses for this month because I have a lot of extra things that are coming about. My goals here for my And this was calculated in my monthly expenses. This $17.75, $100 towards tithing, $200 in my savings account, $200 in my emergency fund, $100 on my hair, and I mostly do my own hair, so that is feasible for me. Nails, $50, and I mostly wear press-ons. And as far as my feet, I can do those myself, but I am starting to reward myself at least once a month going to get my feet done. Toiletries, $45. Groceries, I'm allocating $350 towards groceries, and it's only 3 of us in the household right now. Kids, $80. And again, that's just my son and my daughter. If she needs some money, this is kind of like their little allowance throughout the month. And take out $300 is what I'm allocating towards that. And then anything additional I could add in there. Focusing on Psalms. I haven't put in the prayer there yet. But look at my calendar on how I completed my calendar here. Even though March, of course, the March calendar did not start on a Sunday. The first was not on a Sunday, but I just wanted to, you can just put 1, 2, 3, 4, just put in the dates of, it doesn't matter. I just started the first on a Sunday. And I just put that my starting month is March, but on the first of every month, I put the things that are coming out of my account on the first of every month. City cards, $225 is I owe. Then I have a PayPal bill. I have 2 PayPals that are coming out, $168, $174. I wrote those in pencil because they're going to change. On the second, I have a Capital One payment coming out of $34, and I have an Afterpay payment, and I put a 1 beside that one because I only have 1 payment left, and then I can erase that off my calendar. I have I have a retirement plan on the 3rd, $124 comes out. Nothing comes out on the 4th. On the 5th, I have Capital One, $20 coming out, or excuse me, $210 coming out. And also my mortgage comes out, which is $12.74. And I put PF because I have 2 separate banking accounts. And again, all of this is, I've added some things in just to show you. Some of these things are my true finances and some aren't. But as far as the mortgage, my mortgage is $12.74, and it comes out of my second account, which is a Planner's First account. But this income that I put up there is my total income that I get in both of my accounts. And so then on the 6th, I hope this is focused. Oh, sorry, y'all. On the 6th, I have a Merrick bill that comes out for $94. $94. And so my weekly total for that first week, sorry, I don't know why this isn't focusing, on the first week is $1,986. And so on and so forth. The second week, my T-Mobile bill, my Affirm bill, my utilities, my Amex, my Klarna, I'm paying on a cruise right now. I have Canva, I have Netflix. My second week total is $833. My third week total is $776. My fourth week total is $334. Which is giving me a total of all my expenses here. Just my main bills coming out is $4,207. And then so I added that $4,207 to my other expenses that I plan on using throughout the month of $1,775. And so that gave me a grand total. That's how I got my monthly expenses of $5,982. Looking at my net income is $7,621. And that allowed me to give myself an allowance of $300 a week. Hopefully not spending $300 a week, but if I do, then I have that there. I'm giving myself that cushion because you don't want to deprive yourself of having nothing if you have the income to do so. I'll tell you what I do if I have extra money left over, but after my allowance for myself is $1,200. So now adding that $1,200 allowance for the month in that my monthly expenses are $59.82, that leaves me with $439 left over. And that $439 is now the extra money that I can put towards my debt. Boom. Now, this is the debt payoff here. And I have instructions that are included when you purchase this off of my Etsy. There are instructions that can break it down again. And you have this video to come back to. And I'll probably make several more videos breaking it down even more. But on this, I just placed, and again, all of this is not my actual debt. Some of the things I just added, just so you can see an example of it. I placed my debt in order from the lowest owed amount to the highest owed amount on some of them. And then I just added in some stuff just to show you something. But Capital One is I owe $13.50. My minimum payment is $34. As you can see on my calendar, I said that I have $400 extra that I can put towards my debt. So instead of paying $34, I'm gonna pay $434 on that debt because I have that extra money there. So I'm gonna pay $434. And so $434, if I pay that 3 months, around about 3 months, 3.5 months, I should have that Capital One is knocked out. Boom, I can cross that off. Now, once I moved to Old Navy, I owe $13.70. My minimum payment is $53. I was just paying $434. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that $434 to this $53. Boom, I'm going to take care of that. And that's going to 434 plus 53. I'm trying to calculate in my head. That's I'm just going to round. It's almost $500 a month. So now I'm paying almost $500 a month to this Old Navy card. 500, that's $1,000. So basically a little less than three months, that Old Navy is knocked out. Boom, move to the next one. Now that almost $500 I was paying toward Old Navy, now I'm down to my Amex card. I'm gonna be paying that almost $500 plus the $64 I was already paying. That should be close to $600 a month now. I'm paying on that 3 months. Boom, Amex should be knocked out. You all get the gist of it. Now, knocking all this stuff out like this, and if I can get even more extra income coming in by my small business, that's going to allow me to go ahead and knock out this debt and become debt free. Now, the mortgage, I put it on here, but that is not my ultimate goal right now, is paying off the mortgage. My ultimate goal is everything else. And then once I have all this paid off, I do want to put extra money towards the mortgage, but I don't think I'm going to pay an extra $1,270 on it. Probably an extra $300 or $400. I want to pay something extra on it, but we'll see when we get there. Now, this is, I just wanted to add on, like if you go and make another debt, and if I say I've already written this in pen, just add it on there. Laser hair removal, I'm thinking about doing, and that's the cost for it. I know my R looks a little funky, but that's how much it will cost. So that's there, and then the bedroom. And here it is again. This is the calendar printed in black and white if you don't have an ink printer. For me, it's better to have something tangible that you can touch, that is real, that you can write on, that you can erase from, versus it being on a computer. For me, this has helped better than a computer program because I'm not going to sit there and keep typing things in, but I can quickly write on this. I keep this out. You can make copies of it once you get it filled in. I keep one at work, so when I have my planning time, I'm a teacher, so when I have my planning time or I have any extra time at work, I can pull it out, and that's part of something I can do to fill in my day of checking on my finances, looking at my bank account. Okay, so this is what I spent so far. This is what I have that I still have left that to work with for the rest of the month. Am I on track? Do I have more money than I expected to have? Am I, doing really good with my allowance and only spending $150 that week? So that leaves me another $150 that now I can either put into my savings account or my travel fund, or so have you. But this is what you'll get when you purchase from my Etsy store. You'll get the calendar, which you can choose to print in black and white or in color. You will get the instructions that come along with it that tell you how to complete the calendar. And then you'll get the debt payoff kind of little situation where you can write everything in. Just something simple. It's simple, it's quick, it's something that's going to benefit you. And y'all, and again, in this day and time, it's so important for us to take control of our finances and not be afraid to do what we need to do to take control of our lives. And again, here is one filled out. This is mine. You can pause in and take a look at it. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down in the comments. If you choose to want to laminate yours, if you're going to put it on the fridge, you might want to do it with a small dry erase marker if you want to write everything in. And you can change things as you need to. or you can write on it and then laminate it, your choice, and then just use a dry erase marker for the things that will probably be changing in weeks or months or so forth and so on. And when I laminated mine, I just did the 2 sheets together, and I have this on the back part of it. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Let's just become debt free. Let's take control of our finances. We can do this. Let's help each other, and I hope this is helpful to you. Please click on the link that is in the description box to go to my Etsy account and get this calendar. It will help you. It has helped me tremendously. You all have a great day. Stay blessed. Let's get debt free.